Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a two-page layout using the Candid Moments collection from Close to My Heart. It is absolutely one of my favorites. I have done, oh my goodness, a handful of layouts with it already, and I feel like I could just go on forever. I just feel like it's really versatile. So this is the last week that it is available on the website. So if you like what you see, don't wait. Snatch it up before it's gone at the end of the month. I will have the link down below. So for this layout, I actually went to, I think it was Pinterest for inspiration. And I found a one-page layout that I really liked, and it just happened to be a close to my heart design using a different collection, but I thought it would work really well with my pictures I have. I did have to end up turning it into a two-page layout, but it was actually really easy to do so. So I cut that blue paper that was from the mix-in sheet for November, December. I cut that 3-inch chunks, and I'm going to use the last 6 inches on the second page. And then this yellow paper is actually from the mix-in sheet as well, but it just goes so well with this collection. So I decided to scallop and then cut it 1 inch, and that is going to go on the top. It was just easier for me to place it that way than flip it around. But I am going to double back the photo, but I decided that while I had the white out, I would just go ahead and at least tape those down on the page and come back to those later. I am going to end up using the yellow for the double backing. I did, when I purchased the collection, got the coordinating cardstock, and so that's what I am using, that yellow, and then those dark blue strips are from the coordinating cardstock as well. So ahead of time, I used the stamp and die cut set that came with the collection, or comes with, that is part of the collection, I guess I should say. You have to purchase it separately. It is absolutely one of my favorite stamp and die cuts. I don't use stamps and die cuts very often, but I have just, I don't know, I've been using this quite a bit with these layouts. It is just a lot of fun. Really, this is the first time I've used the sayings, the letters, the sayings on this specific stamp and die cut set, but it was actually really easy, so that was really nice. I had also, so this is part of what I did ahead of time. This is part of that stamp and die cut set as well, these fun little shapes. And so I am kind of really copying that layout that I had mentioned I found, and I'm going to do 2 clusters, one on each side of the photo. And I had bought the die cut sheets that go with the collection. It's that wood grain there. And wanted to incorporate that just so I had some more embellishing options. And so I just had that small arrow there, and then I'm going to just do a simple kind of cluster to the right of the photo, and I did pop some of those up on some foam tape. And then I'm going to add just a star, just again to bring some of that wood grain into each cluster. That is pretty much going to finish off page 1. So then we'll go to page 2. I mentioned I have that 6-inch sheet of that blue, and I'm going to place that on the side that is going to touch page 1 there. And then I am going to also bring that yellow scalloped paper all the way across, and that is how I'm going to incorporate kind of the 2 pages together. It kind of just will flow across the page. I have kind of gravitated, I guess is the word, to this type of 2-page layout more so recently than in the past. I really like the way that it just kind of is a cohesive flow. Sometimes though it just doesn't work for me, and I will do 2 pages, same collection, you know, same papers, just a completely different style on each page, and that's okay too. I just, for some reason, have been kind of in this flow of where I want them kind of to be cohesive like this. So back to the photos here, I'm going to do double back these as well, but I am going to actually leave them together on that yellow paper. I'm not going to separate them, and that's kind of going to be how I have the photos there. I really kind of needed to figure out, I didn't have many of the pre-stamped and die cuts cut out for page 2. Of course, I could have gone back and done some off camera, but to be quite honest, I get kind of lazy when I'm in the groove, and that just is a lot more work than I want to do while I'm actively scrapbooking, I guess. So what I did instead is I went to my Picture My Life cards, which I have been buying more and more lately because they're just great. They have larger pictures, I guess, like this camera, different patterns, good sayings, just a bunch of variety. And so what I did is I actually fussy cut that camera off one of the Picture My Life cards, and that's going to be kind of the main, I guess, focus of page 2, and just tucking in what stamped images I have left. But again, I wanted to incorporate some of the wood grain pieces into each cluster. Found these, I don't even know what they're called, but decided that would be great for page 1 too, again, to get some more of the wood grain, or page 1, get some more of that wood grain in there. I did add just a small cluster to the top there. That clip is just off the sticker sheet. Actually, the only sticker I believe I used on the entire sheet. I have just a limited amount left on the sticker sheet, but I did end up using just that one. I went into my stash to find this kind of lined stamp here, and I am using the Carolina Blue, the Close to My Heart inks. This is one of the first times I've been using the inks, and let me tell you, they are amazing. There's not much waste left over on the actual stamp afterwards. So I highly recommend those if you haven't tried them yet. I will definitely be getting some more colors. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Here are some close-ups, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.